up, you guys? It is Mary. Welcome back to Lifeismaryy, you guys. Today I wanted to just do a video about the Queen Bee, you all. It's really a fashion review, but I really want to talk about Beyonce, so I'll make this video. But yeah, she has gotten $24 million to perform at the grand opening of the Atlantis Royal? I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong. But honey, she slayed her looks. Like the one that she wore on the carpet to actually like go into the event, it was this beautiful gold dress. I think it was I think they said it was by Dolce and Gabbana. Yeah, it was a custom Dolce and Gabbana. It had like this really beautiful jacket that had like this really long train, and then it had this really nice sheer, not sheer, but like gold and sheer dress that had like these slits going up her legs, and then you kind of had like the these like bust cups here, and then you kind of had it kind of open up here around her abdomen, and then you had this beautiful golden clutch, and then you had the beautiful wavy hair that just flew down her back, honey. And then also I just really loved like the whole cape, the drama of it, like best dress. And you know, my thing is with Beyonce, she hasn't always had the best looks, not in my opinion. Like one person that I would say always slays would definitely be J-Lo. Like she is a fashion icon. You know, I haven't really always gotten that feeling with Beyonce, but I just felt like she did so phenomenal. Like there are some times where Beyonce really just comes out and slays, and I feel like that's how it is with most celebrities. It's really hard to have hits back to back with dresses, you know what I'm saying? But I just thought that she just did a phenomenal job. Like her stylist really slayed on point. I mean, the makeup was brilliant, super feminine, super soft. It didn't do too much, it didn't overpower her. The attention really was on her, but also was on the dress. So it really was a beautiful match between yin and yang. Like I just felt like I'm so happy the makeup artist did not do too much with the makeup, because I felt like if they did too much with the makeup, then it just would have taken away and we would have been like, what the hell's going on with her face? But it looked so beautiful, so natural, so flawless. Like she was just here, like it was just another day, honey. I'm just here, I have arrived. And I just thought she looked good. Like she looked so damn good, and like just beautiful, just stunning. Lip color on fleek, like jewelry on fleek, accessories on fleek, outfit on fleek, looked gorgeous, looked confident, like sitting pretty on that $24 million for one show. You know what I realized? People in Dubai, they have so much money. They have so much money. You know, they just, I am here for it. I'm just here for it. But I want to get into the looks. We're going to get into some of the celebrities. But honey, Beyonce is the main character and she's the main event. So this is what this video is about. But we're going to get into, I think, her first look, because she opened up the show with a song called At Last, which we all know that song. We all love this song. I don't know who it's by. Is it by Elton John? I don't think it's Elton John. I can't remember who it was. But yeah, she kind of came in with this yellow dress, this yellow outfit, which when I'm not mad at it. I feel like it's a beautiful color. Yellow is definitely one of her colors for sure. I thought she looked great. I know when you are performing, you really have to kind of have the attention on you. So they really have a lot of outfits that are sparkly, that really stand out, that really make you stand out on stage. Because the thing is, you have hundreds of thousands of people watching you, and they need to be able to really see you. And you have to really be able to have all that attention on you when you are on stage performing. I felt like this yellow dress definitely did that. Now, my only tip would be necessarily, like, I don't really mind this whole yellow thing behind her. I really don't. My only thing is with the skirt, where you kind of have the cascades on the dress. Like you have this fur, it's like you have the skirt with the sequence, right? That has the two slits. But then you have like this fur thing on top of it that's like these cascades going. I just wish that one would have been maybe removed, and you just had her in this fitted ensemble, and then you had the thing behind her. That I would have been fine with. I just thought it was a little bit too much. And then also like, I don't know, is that fur? I don't know what that is. But I didn't really like the whole fur thing. But I'm not really mad at it. Let me be honest, I'm not. I just don't like what's going on with the skirt, you know. But I thought it was really pretty. I love the whole sheer thing. She really kind of kept with the whole sheer, aesthetic throughout the show. But I feel like she really was covered up quite tastefully. You know what I'm saying? Because usually she's always in these leotards and everything. I know in Dubai it is a Muslim country. So I feel like she also kind of adhered maybe to the rules a little bit. It was also quite respectful because even the dancers were quite covered up. I mean, from head to toe. Like, I kind of really like these semi-modest performance looks. They're actually really giving me like life right now. So yeah, I thought it was really beautiful. I thought the dancers, there's this one picture with the dancers where they're all wearing these red dresses with the red sleeves, and then they have like these red halter tops or whatever, and then you have these skirts. Thought the dancers looked phenomenal. Loved Beyonce, looked really great. And then there was another look that she had where she was wearing red. Obviously, it looks like it's a bodysuit. It's like a corset, and then you have these bust cups that have all these diamonds and jewels with the straps, and then you have these red what do you call them, gloves. But of course, they go all the way up here. So I mean, like, you can still see she's still going with this whole covered thing, which I'm really loving. And then I love, like, you have the skirt on top of the jumpsuit. I thought it looked really nice. Her body looked snatched and everything. And I love this whole dramatic thing that she had. It kind of reminded me of Iman at the Met Gala, where she had that really phenomenal designer that had like that she was wearing this gold jumpsuit, honey, which I actually thought that was the designer for this dress. Apparently it wasn't. I think the designer of the dress was Nicole Les Jabroon World. I will put it there. Because I don't know. But yes, so also she had this whole thing where she kind of looked like the sun, and it was like these little metal pieces kind of going out. She just kind of looked really radiant. I don't know if that headpiece was by that designer who made Iman's headpiece for the Met Gala, but if it was, I would not be surprised, because it's kind of on that same thing. But if it's somebody else, then girl, you inspiring some people. But yeah, so I also really love that one. Another look that she had, I think she had a total of 3 looks. I think it was a yellow, a red one, and then a pink one. Even this pink outfit that she had, even though it seems like it's quite sheer and it is a mini skirt, it's still quite covered. Like, I'm living for these modest performance outfits, like semi-modest. You know what I'm saying? Yes, the tatas are percolating. We are not mad at the tatas. I thought it was really nice. My only tip probably would have been is that you can see that she's wearing like bright pink underwear. I felt like maybe with this outfit she probably could have just had it all like not be sheer. You know what I'm saying? And apparently, she had like these really high heels, but like from one angle the heels looked, I don't know, the heels looked weird. I just felt like the last look probably could have just not been sheer. You know, I talked about this on the last video where Janelle Monáe, she went and she was in this black sheer outfit and she was wearing nipple coverings and a thong, and I was just like, no, we just, like, if it's sheer, I just feel like let's respect women's bodies and their goodies, and let's keep that stuff covered. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like even if I wasn't Muslim or whatever and stuff like that, I just personally would not ever want to go out. I mean, obviously you guys see I don't really cover like that, but I just personally, even if I wasn't, I would not want to go out with my nipple covering showing and my thong and my cheeks out. I just wouldn't, personally. So, I mean, I just feel like I would be like this, like, oh, let me cover, like, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, so I would just say for that one, I just felt like it could have just all been pink. That way you're not seeing like her underwear or whatever and stuff like that, because it was a high-waisted underwear. You know what I'm saying? But I did not really necessarily like the heels. Like, I love the whole ensemble. I love the gloves. I love the fact that they're thigh high. And I also like just like the jewels just going up like this. Like, she looked like she was the sun. Like, in almost all of her looks, it looked like there was some element of the sun, which I thought was really beautiful. Like, these rays of jewelry just going up and just kind of cascading on her. She literally looked like the sun in almost every single outfit, and I feel like that was kind of on theme, because I mean, the Atlantis royal, like when she first comes out, you see like behind her it's like the sun with the rays or whatever. So I thought it was very tastefully done. And I want to quickly just talk about the dancers in this one, because it seems as if the dancers had come out a couple of times. There was one where the dancers were like wearing like these, I think it was like red leggings, and then they had like this purple outfit, but I think their arms were out, or I could be wrong. Were their arms out? No, their arms were not out. But I love that look that the dancers had with the red leggings and then the purple. Looked fabulous. And then there was another one with the dancers, which I don't know, did they change out of that or whatever? Like, they had these red sequence pants, and then they had these purple halter tops and these purple gloves. But before, they had these really cute pink gloves where they're all like this and kind of, you know, doing that whole, I don't know, did that originate in India? I don't know. I have to figure out. But I always loved those dances. But yeah, I thought the dancers looked good. Everything was very tasteful. Everything was quite covered, you know, just like based off of her old performance looks. I thought they did a phenomenal job. Like, all the designers, 10 out of 10, just an awesome job. And I just thought the way that she lifted up, like almost going to the sky, I was just like, oh my God, I could never, because I am such a punk when it comes to like heights. Like, I literally am a chicken. I cannot do roller coasters. I cannot. But I thought she just did an amazing job. I thought she looked phenomenal. She performed well. And honey is sitting pretty on $24 million. I still can't believe that. For one performance, I guess that's what hard work gets you, honey. When you are good at what you do and you excel and you are very well known for it. So I'm not mad. I'm here for it all day, every day. But yeah, Beyonce looked phenomenal. She looked great. Loved all the looks. Did a great job. She is the queen for a reason. But we are going to get into some of the other looks of the night. There were some celebrities that came to the show. Apparently, allegedly. Well, not allegedly, but this is what I saw on, I think it was B Park. I follow them on Instagram. They kind of do all nothing but Beyonce updates. Apparently, this was an invite-only show, and there was about 1,300 people were able to come to the show, so 1,300 people, and a seat is 20,000. And the thing is, you can't just buy the seat, so it wasn't like you could just go and buy a ticket or whatever. You actually had to be invited, and I guess if you're invited, you just have to put that money out, right? I mean, because who's going to say no to Beyonce in Dubai? Who's going to say no to that? I mean, unless you really just hang out the money. But yeah, so it was an invite only. Kendall Jenner was there. I wanted to quickly talk about her look. Kendall Jenner. I hate the shoes. It looks like she just left the beach. And my thing is, like, I just felt like this is the Atlantis, the Royal. I feel like the shoes were very underwhelming. The dress, I felt like it fit her body very well. But when I'm looking close up at what's going on with the gold, I just felt like it was just too simple of a look. I guess it's a concert and it's a luxury hotel. I guess you don't really know what you should or should not wear. But honey, I feel like you should go all out. This is a luxury hotel event, and you have Queen Bee performing for $24 million. Please try to look expensive. I just did not know what this was. I mean, her hair looked good, but I just did not like the sandal heels. I felt like, girl, you could have chose any other heels. Because, I mean, if you really look close up. Can y'all see that? Like, what is that? That's like you just came from the beach and then they look like kitten heels. I hate kitten heels. You know, because my thing is you're wearing kitten heels. You're wearing some shoes that are very underwhelming. And then you have this gold piece on the dress. And it looks like it's a golden lip. And then you have this golden chain. I just thought... At first when I saw it, I was like, yes, I love it. But when I'm looking close up at it, I'm like, no, it's a miss. It's a miss for me. It just is very underwhelming. I mean, I guess when you look at Beyonce's look and then you look at this, you're just like, ugh. But, yeah, it was a miss. I don't know if I want to say this one is a miss. This is Sabrina Elba. Idris Elba. Yes, Idris Elba's wife. She looks great here. My only issue is that it's all black. You know, and I feel like, I don't know, I feel like it could be worn to a beach. It's kind of like a beach overcoat almost. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's sheer. I'm really not someone with a sheer. I'm sorry. I'm going to be biased against sheer till the day I die. But, I mean, I thought she looked good. I mean, she looks good or whatever, but I just feel like the dress was kind of underwhelming for me personally. She's wearing Saint Laurent. I do love the bangles. I love the earrings. I love the haircut. But I just feel like it's a little underwhelming. It's a black sheer dress. I mean, what else is there? You know what I'm saying? I guess, I don't know. Maybe some people were confused. Because, I mean, I guess they did say this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But I feel like This is Beyonce. This is at a luxury hotel. She's performing for 24 million. Can we at least try to look expensive? You will not look expensive in a black sheer dress. I just was not. She looks great. I think it looks great on her body, looks phenomenal, but I was underwhelmed. Now, somebody who I think kind of showed up and showed out, I would honestly say it will be Chloe Bailey. She wore Tony Ward couture. Only thing I did not like is the red hair. Chloe, I'll be honest with you, girl, and I love you and your sister. I've been watching y'all since YouTube days. Go back to your natural dreads. How your hair is naturally. Stick with that. Make it work. The whole red hair, yes, we are seeing you have dreads and you can do a bunch of different styles with dreads and everything, stuff like that. But me personally, I feel there will never be anything that can ever match your natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just felt like if she just had her own color dreads, it would have looked really beautiful. And I mean, if you want to do something really strong, like, girl, you can dye your dreads jet black. I'm all for it. I think she looks good as somebody who has jet black hair. You know what I'm saying? But this red, it was giving Grinch. And the dress is very nice. I feel like when you do a very brightly colored dress, especially as a black woman, it's really kind of best to kind of, not tone it down, but it's probably best to kind of match it with something kind of neutral. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so brightly colored. You already have a beautiful complexion. You add the red hair, it just is really distracting. Like, I just did not like the red hair. But I thought the dress was very beautiful. I thought she looked expensive. I felt like she came dressed for the event, and she just looked like royalty. That's how people should have came. They should have came what is it? The theme of this event should have been royalty. And I felt like she did. It was very dramatic. I loved the dress. It hugged her body well. And I just thought it really complimented her well. And I actually am very much so here for the earrings. I'm here for the jewelry. I just was not here for the hair. She should have kept her natural hair. I don't know. I think she has cut her dreads. But girl, you could have kept it in a bob. Or you could have done it. Could have wrapped your hair in some really cute bantu knots. Had it like switched to the side or whatever. Had it nice and curly, nice and fluffy. Oh my god, you would have eaten that up, okay? But just the red hair is giving Grinch. It's a hell no. And it's not Christmas. We are in summer, honey. But I love it. I want to say this was a hit for me. Absolutely a hit. The hair was not. Let's go ahead and talk about her sister Haley. Thought Haley looked like royalty. I thought she looked beautiful. I don't know what her boyfriend is wearing. It looks like everything was too oversized and it just was not going well. What I like about Haley is she just kind of stays naturally who she is. I feel like Chloe's still trying to find herself in this whole music industry thing. Yeah. Personally, this is just a side note. I just feel like the music industry is kind of over sexualizing Chloe. You know what I'm saying? Just because the way that she kind of has come out into her own, it just kind of seems like, I mean, it's kind of like what they do with Rihanna, where he goes from a good girl to a bad girl. It's like they continue to do this. Like, these were two good girls who really did not cuss her or anything like that. And now you have Chloe just kind of going, I don't know. It just seemed like she's a talented girl. She doesn't have to be doing all that. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, that's a sidebar. If y'all want me to talk more about my opinion on Chloe and Haley, leave a comment down below. But Haley, my only qualms with this, it just did not look like the dress really fit her well. It just seemed like it was really baggy, especially in the abdomen area. It just really seemed like it wasn't doing her any favors. You know what I'm saying? And then just seemed like wrong fabric. She should have worn a fabric that really would have held her figure very well. I felt like she should have had maybe some more jewelry. Because the dress is really so simple, I felt like she could have really gone a little bit bolder with the jewelry. And then maybe even done, I thought she looked good with the hair. I don't mind the hair being slicked back. Not slicked back, but you know, cornrowed back, her dreads. I just wish that it would have held her body much better. It just seemed like she was matching her boyfriend with it being oversized. You know what I'm saying? Like, she has a gorgeous figure, and I felt like the dress did not really emphasize that as it should have. So yeah. One person I want to talk about is Nia Long. I'm so happy Nia Long is out here. She is back in her hot girl summer era after that cheetah that she has been with for almost a decade. I'm happy she is out. She is about, honey, and getting to it. I just was not a fan of this. I thought it was giving, I don't want to say I want to say brunch. It was giving brunch. I just did not like this. I did not like the whole fur thing or whatever. I don't know who the designer is. I think his name was Tom Wallard. I could be wrong, but anyway, I always put the designers here once I find it. But yeah, I just did not like this. This was all black. I felt like Nia Long has a gorgeous body. She's a gorgeous woman. She should have done something else. She should have came out and stepped out as royalty. The theme should have been, come dressed as royalty. That's what it should have been. Queen Bee understood the assignment. Some people really did not. And I'm not even going to go into the men because the men always dress in black and it's so underwhelming. It's so underwhelming. But I want to go ahead and talk about, what's her name? That girl. Well, let's talk about Chanel Aiyana. She is from Real Housewives of Dubai. I love her. I love her story. I think she's a phenomenal woman inside and out. I think she's a gorgeous woman as well. The dress, I'm not necessarily mad at it. What I am mad about is the blonde wig. Hell no. What is she doing with the blonde wig? I just don't think she looks good in blonde. I just don't think women of color look really good in blonde hair. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do know that there are some black people around the world who do have blonde hair naturally. I just feel like if you don't have it naturally, it's really not, sometimes it doesn't really look good on you. You know what I'm saying? I just don't think she looked good in that blonde wig. You can tell it's a blonde wig. You can tell it doesn't really suit her well. I felt like she would have looked so much better in maybe some jet black hair. I mean, even if she would have done like a Naomi Campbell, or she would have just had it slicked back or whatever, that's fine. But also what I did not like is the mesh. The mesh did not mesh into her skin. It looked like it was not her skin color. I feel like with mesh, you have to really make sure that it matches with your skin tone, almost to the point where it's invisible. So for me, the hair is a no, and for me, the sheer fabric is a no. You have to be able to do that really well. And I just did not feel like it did her any favors for real. I mean, it did look really good on her body, but she killed me with the blonde wig. I just was like, what's going on here? But I will give the dress a hit. But the wig and the sheer fabric on that, I will give it a miss. So it's like a hit miss. If I can even do that. Well, it's my channel, I can. But let me see. Let's talk about, I think maybe our last person, because there wasn't a lot of fashion going on. But let's talk about LaToya Wright. She was that girl from Black Panther. Let's see. All pink. All pink. You know, I'm not mad at it, but it just very underwhelming. Very underwhelming. Really wasn't much going on for real. Just it was too simple for me. It was really just too simple for me. But yeah, I don't know. I don't want to say prom. It was definitely giving me prom. I didn't like it. I felt like it was underwhelming. I don't know who did not get the memo, but the theme should have been royalty. You should have come dressed as royalty. This is a luxury hotel event. I'm sure Beyonce got the best room in that house, in that hotel, and I just want to go and see what it was like. You know what I'm saying? But I just felt like some people really missed the mark on the blue carpet of the royal. But yes, quickly, I just want to close out with Blue Ivy. Blue Ivy joined her mom on stage in a red outfit, a red tuxedo, pantsuit, it seems, had her hair down in braids. Beyonce just looked like she was glowing with her daughter on stage. Lovely, lovely, lovely. And then she had this red fabric, kind of looks like a ladybug a little bit, so it was really cute, but it's like she had this skirt on top of it. So I thought it was really nice. It really was matching her mom and everything, and I just thought it was a very cute moment. I'm just very happy that Beyonce, she's getting back to performing and everything. I was not a fan of her last album, but it's always nice to see Beyonce performing and doing what she does best, and doing her, being the queen that she is. So that is my review on Beyonce's fashion. Well, the fashion at the Atlantis, the Royal. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and comment down below your thoughts. What did you guys think about it? Did you love the fashion? Did you hate it? Are you here for Beyonce's new album? Are you here for the fashion? Let me know, comment. Just let me know down below, you all. But it's Mary. I invite you guys to like, share, subscribe, and comment down below.